I just received this 50 watt LED and decided to make a benchmark against other LEDs I have and 2 incandescent light bulbs and a fluorescent lamp. This 50 watt LED is made out of 51 watt LED dies, and they are connected 10 in series, and then these 5 rows are connected in parallel. And you need at least 30 volt to supply to this LED in order to work. Not sure about the color temperature of this LED, but I guess it's around 5000 Kelvin. And I mounted this LED on an aluminum plate, but it's only large enough to use this LED at 50 watt for a couple of minutes. And this is fine for my test, but if you are thinking of using this type of LED, you will need a larger heatsink. This is a 10 watt warm white LED according to spec, made out of 9 1 watt LED dies and probably manufactured by the same company that makes the 50 watt one. This is the most efficient LED I have, it's the CREE XM-L 10 watt LED. This is an older 3 watt LED from CREE that is discontinued now, but it was a great LED. These 4 10mm LEDs are quite cold, around 7000 Kelvin I think, and each of them is made out of 5 20 milliamp dies. Maybe you can see the wires, the 10 wires inside connecting them. This one is an LED strip made out of 3528 SMD LEDs, and each is rated at 20 milliamps. I had some more LEDs that didn't make it into this benchmark, mostly because they were low power or different color, like this 7x7 RGB matrix. This is one of the incandescent light bulb, it's the 40 watt one. And this one is the second one, is the 100 watt. This is the only fluorescent lamp that I have. It's specified at 11 watt, but it only uses just a bit over 7 watt. This 5 watt LED bulb, it's not that great. 5 watt, it's a bit too much for this size. If you want a LED bulb that it's the same size as an incandescent bulb, then you should get one that it's less than 3 watt. Like this one, this is a 3 watt LED bulb, and I'm using this for more than 2 years. This is the setup for the benchmark. The light source is 8 feet or 2.4 meter from the entrance door. Camera it's another 5 feet or 1.5 meter from the light source. And the lux meter, it's the lux meter sensor, it's mounted on the wall, so not much light gets directly to the sensor, but mostly reflected from the opposite wall. Also the hallway, it's almost 4 feet wide, or more exactly 115 centimeter. This is the 0.5 watt test, and as you can see, the most efficient one is the CREE XM-L, and followed by the warm white 9 watt LED, and then CREE the 3 watt one. And for 10mm LEDs are quite cold, as you can see, it's almost blue. And by the way, the camera setting, the white balance, it's set manually at 5000 Kelvin, and the rest of the settings you can see on the side of this picture. And the big surprise here is the cold 50 watt LED. It's quite dim, as you can see. The only one that it's worse than this one is the SMD strip made of the 9 20 milliamp LEDs. At 1 watt, the CREE XM-L is still the most efficient one, followed by the 9 watt warm one, and the 50 watt LED it's better than at 0.5 watt, but still not great. And the last one, of course, the least efficient, it's the 10mm one. At 3 watts, things start to change. The CREE XM-L is still the most efficient one, but now on the second place is the 50 watt LED, even though the 9 watt warm LED is as bright as this 50 watt, so you could say that they are both on the second place. Then on the last two places, there are the 5 watt and the 3 watt LED light bulbs. And there is not much difference in between these two, except for the power consumption. But still they are not very good. Probably most of the losses are on the LED driver, and probably the LEDs inside these light bulbs are not as efficient as this one that I have here. This is the 10 watt comparison, and as you can see, I already included the 100 watt and the 40 watt incandescent light source. And even though the CREE and the 50 watt LED give more light in front of the light source than the 100 watt incandescent, it still gives less light in total than the 100 watt incandescent. I will say that if you have the same efficiency as you get on the CREE or the 50 watt one, you can get the same light output as from 100 watt incandescent from 16-17 watt LED. And as you can see, the fluorescent light, it's quite weak. It's weaker than any of these LEDs or even the 40 watt incandescent light. Now I included in the bottom row the 25 and the 50 watt light output from the 50 watt LED, and as you can see, even at 25 watt there is way more light than from 100 watt incandescent. So like I said before, 60 to 70 watt LED could give the same light output as 100 watt incandescent. And probably for the 40 watt incandescent light to be replaced with an LED, you will need about 5, maybe 6 watt. Hope you enjoyed this comparison, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will do my best to answer.